We got American TV personality, NBA host, commentator, analyst, whatever you want to call it. We got the man who knows how to stay in the spotlight, Stephen A. Smith versus four-time NBA champion, four-time NBA Finals MVP, four-time NBA MVP, NBA all-time leading scorer, LeBron James. We got Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James, man. And this is not with fist or anything like that. This is with beef. It's just beef, you feel me? This is beef that's been brewing in the pot for a while. It's been cooking. And finally, it has boil, and tipped over, you feel me? So, this is like what Drake said with Kendrick.
This shit been brewing in a pot now, heating up.
Stephen A. threw the first blow when he said this.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
Now, what Stephen A. is specifically speaking on is these two things that LeBron said about Bronny. What Stephen A. did was made it personal. This is how he made it personal. He made it personal by saying LeBron as a father. When he said LeBron as a father, those words made it personal. The reason it made it personal is because regardless of what he's speaking on, this is not no longer, I'm talking about you on the court, I'm talking about your son on the court, I'm talking about y'all on the court together, I'm talking about y'all skills on the court, I'm talking about y'all games on the court. No, this is, you as a father. When you come to that man as a father, that takes it to a whole different level.
Listen, for me as a dad, it doesn't matter if he never scores, ever. For me as a dad, I'm just super proud of him, period, as a young man.
Coming at LeBron as a father, bigging up his son, and projecting his son as the better than everybody, I don't see the problem with that. Bronny was gonna face pressure regardless. Bronny, as LeBron's son, playing basketball, especially being a potential league talent at the time, now he's in the league, he was gonna face pressure regardless. He was facing pressure in high school. He was gonna face pressure regardless. No matter whether or not LeBron put him in the position or not, he was gonna face pressure as LeBron's son. Having LeBron's name, literally. He was gonna face pressure regardless. What parent doesn't project their child as better than everybody, especially if they see their child put in the work and everything like that? What parent doesn't want what's best for their child? What parent doesn't want their child to achieve their dreams? So for you to come at LeBron as a father for projecting his son as the best, for putting his son in the best position from birth all the way to now to succeed, that makes no sense to me. However, after Stephen A. said that, LeBron pulled up on him mid-game. LeBron didn't care about none of that. He said, yo, next time I see you, it's on site. And that's exactly what he did. So, who knows what they're talking about right there? Who knows exactly what the words were saying?
Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves.
But we do know it was not him. Stephen A. said it. Stephen A. said,
that wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father.
As he should, because who took it to that level? Stephen A. Smith. I must keep a spade a spade. You cannot come at a good father for being a good father. You can't do that. Do not come at him as a father, because as a father, he's been putting his kid in the best possible position to succeed. And I respect that. I'm 100% down for that, because I would do the same thing for my kids. So, LeBron pulled up a mid-game. He said this. Stephen A's response to this, was...
I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours, because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now.
You wanted to speak on it regardless. Stop it. You wanted to speak on it regardless. Don't try to sit here and act like you do not want the clout for going against the greatest clout there could be at the time in the league, LeBron. You want the clout, you want the smoke, you want all the attention. Stop it. You want all the attention to bring your show, so don't even sit here and lie. You wanted that. Stephen A. also said this.
Had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That I'm not going to tolerate.
Stephen A. Smith. Don't ever in your life. You were not going to swing on Bron. You were not going to swing on him. Stop it. You wouldn't get a chance to swing on him. We see how you fight, bro. We see how you fight. We see how you fight. And LeBron trolling that man. Trolling that, I would have swung on him. Talking all that hot, rah-rah, that cash. He was talking all that. So LeBron posted this on his Instagram. LeBron posted this. Now, LeBron is clearly trolling. He's not taking this man serious at all. And we know he's not taking him serious because LeBron went on air and said this about him.
It's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're watching.
He's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the freezer and sit in his chair in his tighty whities on the couch.
He said he's in his tighty whities enjoying all this. Yeah, we know him. He's enjoying. Anybody would enjoy getting clout like that, especially with LeBron James. Everybody's enjoying getting clout. That's 100. Like who? Word. LeBron is trying not to give this man any clout or anything like that. But my thing is, Stephen A. Regardless of LeBron James or not, Stephen A. Smith, his name is already big. So LeBron acting as if him giving him clout. Oh, he would if he doesn't speak on me. He's not. No, don't, bro. LeBron, stop. Because real talk. Regardless or not, whether this happened or not, Stephen A. Smith was good. His name is still gonna be big. The man already signed a contract for hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, come on, let's be for real. But on a serious note, LeBron also had to say this about the whole situation.
Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job to criticize or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players.
So LeBron said that he had to protect his household. I'm gonna touch on that one. So Stephen A. said he came to me as a father. LeBron said I had to protect my household. LeBron protecting his household is basically, keep this between me and you. Don't bring my son involved. It started, host versus NBA player, media versus NBA, whatever. But now it's personal, and LeBron's trolling. Stephen A. said it's dead serious. Now, Stephen A. said it's not going to swing on Bron. Stephen A., you started it. Don't come at him as a father. You can't do that. That is crossing a line. And I think LeBron handled it. I think he handled it quite well. He approached him in person, whether it was in game or not. Now, Stephen A. said, I don't think it was a time or place to have that conversation. That's true because they were in the middle of a game. I feel like Stephen A. was correct in saying we could have had the conversation in private. But I also agree with LeBron checking him in person the moment he's seen him, because it's like, you talk about my family, I'll approach you on site in person, eye to eye, face to face as a man. Me personally, that's me, I'm doing the same thing. Next time I see you, word. That's what it is. And honestly, man, Bronny is the second round 50-something pick. That's Bronny's draft numbers, you feel me? You also gotta understand, Bronny had cardiac arrest.
Less than a year before with his
he almost died?
Yeah, his cardiac arrest, man. That came out of nowhere. It was a birth defect that quite honestly, if he never played sports or he never started to become, strong and run fast and all those stuff, we probably would never have to worry about it. But as he got stronger and things of that nature, it was just something inside his heart that was just pounding at his heart and pounding at his lungs that, unfortunately, we had the incident. And to see that happen to Bronny and for him to be able to play that same year after that happened, at USC, and then less than a year later be drafted by the Lakers, and then in that fall, we go out there together.
So he went from having cardiac arrest to in this position that he is. And, bro, the media is literally what was literally hounding him. A second round pick. You're hounding him off of his performance as if he's the number one pick. He is a second round, like 50-something draft pick. Why are you hounding him like that? Why we know that? Because he's LeBron James' kid. It's not because Stephen A. It's not because as a father, he put him in his position. No, as a father, he put his kid in a position to succeed. And what is he doing? Succeeding. He has $1 million contract in the NBA. He put his son in the best position to succeed based on what his son wanted to do. So as a father, he did everything right. Bronny as a player, he's doing good. He's doing good right now. He's constantly improving. So for you to hound him, okay, hound his performance, fine. But you're not hounding his performance as a second round 50-something draft pick. You're hounding his performance as a number one pick because you have a problem with his father, and you have a problem with his father, not the father as a player, because you always talk about his greatness. You have a problem with LeBron James as a person, so now you have a problem with Bronny James as the person's son. And that is where you're crossing the line, and you can't do that. If you're gonna do it, okay, fine, talk about the performance. But even then, you will never talk about a second round performance. But fine, since his father's so great, since LeBron James Jr. is his name, okay, you talk about him. But don't make it personal when you talk about LeBron, as a father, I beg you to stop, or whatever you said. You can't do that, because why would a father stop talking good about his son? Why would a father stop picking his son up? It makes no sense. And that's my take on it. That's my opinion on it. And I understand, I 100% understand, and I 100% agree with LeBron having a problem with that, because you're taking it on a level it doesn't need to be. And that's just a fact, especially with all the other names that you could be talking about. That's just a fact. But that's the beef, man. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Make sure you drop any comments, any critique, any criticism, drop it in the comments below. And I'm gonna catch up boys on the next one, man. I'm out, man. Peace.